All right, welcome back, everyone. We're diving deep today. And get this, we're looking at getting a free LLC in Mississippi, no less.
That's right, free. Sounds pretty good, right?
Almost too good to be true. So before we get into the Mississippi of it all, maybe we should take a step back.
Sure.
Just for anyone who's maybe not, super familiar with all this business jargon.
Yeah.
Can you give us the quick and dirty on what an LLC even is?
Right.
And why someone would want one?
Yeah, so LLC stands for Limited Liability Company. And basically what that means is it's a way to protect your personal assets, like, your house, your car, your savings,
Right.
from any liabilities that your business might incur.
Yeah.
So let's say, worst case scenario, your business goes bankrupt or you get sued or something like that. With an LLC,
Yeah.
your personal assets are protected. They can't come after those things.
Gotcha. So it's like a safety net.
Exactly.
For the entrepreneur, the
Yep.
risk taker?
Yeah, it's peace of mind, that you can focus on growing your business and not worry about, losing everything if things don't go as planned.
I like it. I like it. Okay, so back to Mississippi.
Okay.
What's the deal with, free LLCs there?
So typically in every state, when you form an LLC, you have to file some paperwork with the state and pay a filing fee.
Right.
In Mississippi, that fee is $50.
Okay.
But there's this website called Authority,
Okay.
and they offer to file your LLC for free. They handle all the paperwork, they submit it to the state, everything, no charge.
So they're just, waiving that $50 fee.
Yeah, pretty much.
And this is, legit?
It's completely legit.
Wow.
They're a reputable company.
Okay. But I gotta ask, how do they make money then?
Well, they make money by offering additional services that most LLCs need. Things like registered agent services, which is actually required by the state,
Right.
and compliance tools to help you keep your LLC in good standing.
So it's not, a completely free ride forever.
No, not exactly. But it does make starting an LLC much more accessible, especially for people who are just starting out and maybe don't have a lot of capital.
That makes sense. All right, so we've got the free LLC formation part down.
Okay.
But you mentioned there are ongoing requirements. Can you break those down a bit? What do you have to do to keep your LLC in good standing, even if you got it for free initially?
Sure. So one of the main things is you have to file an annual report with the state.
Okay.
And in Mississippi, that currently costs $250 per year.
Right.
And then, like I mentioned before, you need a registered agent.
Right.
That can be an individual or a service, like Authority offers.
Mm-hmm.
The registered agent is basically the official point of contact for your LLC.
Okay.
So they'll receive legal documents, important notices, things like that.
So even with that free setup, there are still costs involved down the road.
Exactly. And it's really important to understand those ongoing requirements, because if you don't meet them, you could lose the liability protection that your LLC offers.
Oh, wow.
You could even face penalties from the state.
Got it. So not something to take lightly.
Right.
But even with those costs, it seems like the benefits of having an LLC, especially that liability protection, probably still outweigh those costs for a lot of entrepreneurs, right?
Yeah, I think for many businesses, that peace of mind, knowing that your personal assets are protected,
Right.
that's invaluable. It lets you, really go for it with your business.
Absolutely.
But of course, it's not the right fit for every single business. If you're running a very low-risk business, you might not need the level of protection that an LLC offers. A sole proprietorship might be a simpler option.
Right. So it's all about choosing the right structure for your specific business and your level of risk.
Exactly.
Awesome. All right. So before we wrap this up, let's have some fun with this. Let's say you're starting a business in Mississippi and you can get this free LLC. What kind of business are you starting?
Oh, that's a great question. I've always been interested in sustainable farming. So maybe a small farm-to-table restaurant. I think that would be amazing.
I love it.
It's a little risky, restaurants are tough.
Yeah.
But knowing I could get that LLC protection right from the start,
Yeah.
that would definitely make me feel more confident in, taking that leap. What about you? What would you start?
Oh, man. I'm kind of drawn to the more creative side of things, maybe a small design studio or an indie publishing house.
Oh, that's cool.
Something like that. I think it's exciting to think about how a resource like this could really empower people to, chase those dreams without having to worry about that initial cost of setting up an LLC.
Absolutely. It's about making entrepreneurship more accessible for everyone.
Well said.
Okay.
All right. So To sum up our deep dive today, getting a free LLC in Mississippi, definitely a fantastic opportunity, especially if you're a new business owner. It takes away that initial filing fee hurdle, can give you peace of mind knowing your personal assets are protected. But we can't stress this enough, you've got to remember those ongoing responsibilities and costs that come with maintaining an LLC. So do your research, make sure it's the right fit for you, and if it is, well, the possibilities are endless. And on that note, we'll leave you with this. If you could start a business with that kind of security, what would it be? Think about it, and we'll see you next time.